new episode of Australia's favourite, The Comedy Company. And at 8:30, Jason Donovan and Cameron Dano star in part 1 of the premier Australian production, The Heroes.
Tonight's big game is brought to you by the State Bank, the only bank you need to achieve your goals.
First it was wascally wabbits. Now it's tigers. Yeah, kitty, kitty, kitty. Yeah, kitty, kitty, kitty.
Huh? Huh?
Welcome to Leichhardt Oval, home of the Tigers, for this round 22 Winfield Cup match between Balmain and Penrith. And what a crucial game it is for Balmain after Brisbane defeated Norths yesterday and moved on to 28 points. The Tigers are on 27 and need to beat second place Penrith today to assure them of the number 3 spot. A loss could possibly see them drop out altogether.
And listen to this cheer as the Balmain Tigers make their way under Leichhardt Oval, led out by Wayne Pearce. This is it. This is the moment of truth for the Tigers. Will they finish third or could they miss out? The full lineup for you: Jack, O'Brien, Brasher, Courier, Grant, Neil, Freeman, Pearce, Maguire, Suranen, Edmed, Elias Roach and the coach Warren Ryan.
And what an opportunity is for this team, the Penrith Panthers. If they win, they could say goodbye to the Tigers and not have to meet them again in 1989. The team to do it: Baker, McIndoe, Bradley, Bentley, Simons, Izzard, Willis for Alexander, Vandervoort, Cartwright, Guy, Gerard, Simmons, Goodwin, Ron Willie calling the shots.
Referee today is Bill Harrigan, and you really get the feeling something is happening at Leichhardt today. The crowd has been storming in since early this morning. An unbelievable crowd at Leichhardt, a capacity crowd. I don't know whether they'll break the record or not, but certainly they've been pouring in. We've been waiting for them to close the gate, but they've been lined up outside for hours, and they're still there, still trying to get into Leichhardt. There must be something happening. Look at them. Look at the size of this crowd here at Leichhardt.
I've never seen a crowd like this here.
Unbelievable scenes here as we get underway with what should be a fantastic game of football, and the Panthers have first use of the football as Simons has pulled out about 12 metres out from his own line. Here comes the man, Mountain Guy. Didn't get very far on this occasion. Lost the football. The ground record, in fact, was 22,500 between Balmain and St George back in 85. I reckon they've well gone past that today.
Yes, well, those people are standing on the hill there, about 4 or 5 deep, right around the edge of the hill.
So the first mistake coming from Penrith, the scrum will go down and it'll be a Balmain feed about 15 metres out from the Penrith line. And there's a punch up in the scrum already. And the penalty's been given to Balmain. And we'll try and sort this scrum situation out. Goodwin and Roach were hanging on to each other.
Well, we watched the State Bank replay and it appears to me that Roach is just doing some holding on. He's not interested in throwing a punch. He's calling the referee and saying that Goodwin's getting stuck into him. He might have thrown a short left hand there, but as far as I'm concerned, Goodwin seems to be the instigator of that little fracas. The penalty's gone to the Balmain side. And both of them are being spoken to at the moment.
I think we'll find that he awarded the penalty before he was notified of the incident in the scrum.
Well, perhaps he was, but I think he saw the start of it. He still ran out and gave the penalty directly underneath the goal post.
A differential penalty from the scrum infringement from the players in the back line of Penrith. Offside, Elias trying for the quick one-footer early in the game, gets it, no problem. Tigers hit the lead.
Well, that might be a very important kick there. There's Benny Elias taken some very quick thinking. A real spot-on decision that was. No muck about. Let's get a point. Bang, over she goes.
1-0, 1 minute gone. Plenty of action at Leichhardt. Baker will restart for the Panthers. Sends it down for Gary Jack on his own goal line. Can't reach the 10-metre mark. He's put down about just short of the 10-metre mark. Here comes Sirinen charging into the Panthers. Quick hands for Pearce. Through Maguire, punch-hopping back play.
Hey.
And there's somebody been decked in the Panther lineup.
Benny Elias came over the back of Cartwright, pulled him by the collar down.
Benny Elias could be in big trouble, Rex.
What a fiery start to this game.
Well, let's have a look at this now. Here's Maguire, and there's the little bit of action that starts between the two of them. Cartwright is the last of the straight backs. He's going to the left. Now watch Benny Elias. He's got hold of Cartwright and pulled him over from the back. Now, there was no punch in that as far as I'm aware.
No, but that's the sort of thing that referees and touch judges are after, the player that comes in second on an incident.
We'll see it again. Let's just make absolutely sure. There, he's got him by the jersey and he pulls him down, so I can't see how he can get anything other than penalised for that. I don't see how he could be sent off for that. It's curious that we had Jack Gibson in here just a few moments ago having a chat to us, and he said the stink will start in the opening couple of minutes. He was about half a minute out.
What's the story there, Bill?
Well, as you can see, Ian, Bill Harrigan's trying to sort this out with his touch judges and the players. Tim Brash is getting attention here from the doctor. Of course, David Clifford for Balmain. They're having a close look at him. He got a knock in the first few minutes of this game.
Cartwright still being worked on by the Penrith trainer, Brian Hyder, and he's signalling as if he wants to take him to the head bin.
Yes, that's the ruling.
That's exactly what they're doing. So Cartwright into the head bin.
So there's an immediate blow to the Penrith side. One of their big second rowers, one of the strong men.
Who we got, Bill?
Carroll, he's a fresh reserve. Ron Willie had him seating bench just in case something like this happened. Of course, Cartwright going into the head bin. We should see him back in 10 minutes.
What's the story with Brasher now, Bill?
David Clifford, the Balmain doctor, will be keeping a very close eye on him. In fact, it's a groin injury. They're very concerned about it. They're going to give him a few minutes to see if he can run it out. But there is a worry.
Gee, if you think Penrith have got trouble, the Tigers are in plenty of it as well with Brasher, a groin injury. All of this in the first 90 seconds or so. And the penalty gone to Balmain.
Well, what was the lecture to Elias all about?
Don't do it again.
What was the 60-second lecture all about?
Well, let's just keep our eye on these tackles now to see what happens in this Penrith side, how revved up they are. Gerard. Roach. Penrith offside. A bit of a flare-up again with Goodwin and Elias. Big blocker Roach just laughs at him. Billy, Penrith have got to settle down.
They sure have. It's important for them to concentrate on football and nothing else at the moment. I think there's a couple of get squares going on. They're very keen. They're just infringing on that 5 metres, and Bill Harrigan's got them back. He's keeping his eye on them.
Tough match for Harrigan to handle so far.
Brasher in trouble again.
O'Brien, 1-0 the Tigers over Penrith. Roach, they swarm in on Roach. He knocks one out of the way. Vandervoort, he bounced backwards. Edmed now, a gap on the fringe of the ruck. Brasher still getting more attention to that groin. Freeman, Neal, Jack, looks for O'Brien. 3-0 the penalties to the Tigers. Wayne Pearce. He'll be trying to take control of these Tigers to settle them down just as well. Neal, up goes the bomb. The breeze is going to take it out into the crowd nearly. All the way back in front of the quarter. It'll be a handover. Goodwin plays it. Geyer. Sirinen. Terrific clash between those two today. Carroll, what a tackle from Sirinen. You don't have to tell him that third place is on the line today. Gerard. Storming defence from the Tigers. Simmons. Izzard. Bradley went without it. Tigers in possession. They are really pumped up, Balmain. Pierce, quick hands, Courier. To the outside of his man. He can't unload. Still going for Jack on the inside. Jack was tackled. He's going to be penalised. Gary Jack will be called back and penalised. Again, the players get involved. The penalty will go against Gary Jack. He was tackled. He got up and continued on.
Well, have a look at it again. The tackle player actually rolls off him. Hasn't got a hand upon him at that stage. He got up. He thought he had the right to go ahead. The referee thought otherwise.
Now Gerard, dead end. Once more it's Roach. The dummy from Simmons. Electrifying pace. And this is certainly a tough match. They go blindside with Willis. He gets through. Good acceleration, comes to Jack, he beats Jack. Great run from the halfback.
He had the unmarked winger on the outside there, number 2.
Now the Panthers spread it. They've got numbers out on the right. Goodwin, he's cut off. They had a 3-man overlap. They couldn't get it out there. Izzard, away from Bradley. Chip into the end. Goal, Jack's there, it's bouncing. It'll go dead. Back to the corner. Good reply from Penrith.
Westpac Advantage Saver customers, here's one account that will make you change banks. If you had a State Bank State One account, your wages in your account between $1 and $5,000 would now be earning 10% interest. Over $5,000, every dollar would now be earning 13%, both rates on minimum monthly balance paid monthly. State One is a savings account, a check account, full electronic banking and more in one account. State One, because we want to be all you need.
Last year, every Formula One Grand Prix was won on Goodyear tyres. This year, the most advanced performance tyres for the road carry the same name. Goodyear, we're racing to bring you a better tyre.
Everything's a bargain in the Father's Day sale at Lowe's Manhattan. Bonds Grand Slams new season's colours were $27.99, blasted to $19.99. Striped fashion shorts not $15.99, $11.99. Stubbies ruggers were $12.99, slashed to $9.99. Beachcomber canvas casuals not $13.99, $10.99. Short sleeve sport shirts $16.99 or 2 for $25. There's plenty more for Dad in the Father's Day sale at Lowe's Manhattan.
Okay, boys, let's pack it in.
Bye. Let's go.
Okay, I'll drive. Anyone's doing the clear?
But you had it on Wednesday.
Once you get to know a Nissan, the hardest thing you'll have to decide is who's going to drive.
Come on, how'd you get? It's my car.
With Nissan's 2-year warranty,
Hey, that's my car.
It's my car.
Really thought I had what it takes, George.
Come on, mate, you're overreacting.
No, I've been giving a lot of thought lately, George. Especially now I know how I feel about Ellie.
What's on your mind, Bob?
Well, I think it's time I got out and about a bit. I mean, this collar doesn't stop me being human, does it?
Know what you mean.
You've got Friends on E Street, Wednesday and Thursday, 7:30 on 10, TV Australia.
Cartwright has finally got on the field. Great catch from Courier, straight into his stomach. Yeah, very nicely taken. Now Now Vandervoort in to make a tackle on Elias right on the halfway mark. Simmons in to help. Here's Siren in a dummy half running from that position. Doesn't have to. Tigers get the penalty. Touch judge is in. I think this will be a report on Geyer, who looked to strike with his foot at a Balmain player a moment or two ago.
Jeffrey Simmons might be. He gave Benny Elias a little right hand there. And I'll get it right. Royce Simmons, yeah. He gave a little short right hand to Benny Elias, and I think the referee may have seen it.
Okay, get back to the action. Fast and furious, all right. The Tigers just on the Penrith quarter. Edmed off a short Steve Roach pass, 15 metres out. But Harrigan is going to put the scrum down. Just on the Penrith quarter. Willis will work the scrum for the Panthers. Without Alexander, without Kelly, without Mortimer. Be a great effort if they can get over the Tigers without those three players. Vandervoort. Held by Neal. Cartwright. And of course, we could see these two sides going around again next Sunday. Here's a Penrith penalty. Balmain backs offside.
You know, before this game's half over, I'm going to have one man on my man of the match list. I know because Michael Neal's the fellow in question, because I just can't go beyond his enthusiasm. He just gets so enthusiastic, so involved that he gets through two men's work. Incredible little player.
Great kick from Baker. Penrith. After a bumpy start for them and Cartwright going to the head bin, they're bouncing right back. They're not far away. Vandervoort standing. Guyer's got it. Watch them swarm in. Right in midfield. Simmons. The Bentley to straighten up. Problems for Balmain up the middle there. They're 9 metres away, the Panthers. The marker's just opened up for Simmons. He gets 2 metres from the line. Last tackle. Balmain all offside behind the referee. He only had to turn around. He played the advantage. Good call from Bill Harrigan.
Yes, he was quite definitely in the right there. He didn't glance behind him. He could feel that they were offside, but he allowed the play to proceed on the basis of keeping the action going.
Baker will go for goal. He's right next to the post. There's the short angle. Edmed showing the signs of a real war at Leichhardt. Neil Baker. A couple of steps back. He's missed it. A real let-off for Balmain. They keep the lead by
1. Here's one account that will make you change bank accounts. State Bank State One account. Your wages or other money in a State One account between $1 and $5,000 would now be earning 10% interest. Over $5,000, every dollar would be earning 13%. Both rates on minimum monthly balance paid monthly. State One is a savings and check account. It offers free electronic banking and wraps all your money transactions up in one monthly statement. State One, because we want to be all you need.
It's been quite a night, we've had some fun, we must have danced with everyone, and now it's looking like that time of day. The footy's over, they've all gone, you didn't even see who won, and now it's looking like that time of day. It's looking looking like that time of day, and 4 and 20 time of day. It's looking like that 4 and 20 time of day. Okay! It's looking like that 4 and 20 time of day.
Hello and welcome to the new Sydney Football Stadium. I'm with Peter Peters. Well, what do you think of the stadium now?
To be honest, Norm, at first I wasn't sure, but after the last league season, I'm now convinced the new Sydney Football Stadium is a real winner. And with the final series and grand final coming up, you're invited to become a gold member of the new football stadium and, of course, the Sydney Cricket Ground.
There are a limited number of these gold memberships available.
So join now and enjoy your sport from the comfort of a members area.
For an application, call this number right now. As a lifetime member, you'll see all the cricket, soccer, Aussie rules, and don't forget, rugby union is now played right here at the Sydney Football Stadium. No more queuing up, and you'll avoid ticket price rises in the future. Over the years, you'll save a fortune. As a lifetime gold member, you'll enjoy car parking facilities, elegant dining rooms, comfortable bars, a fitness complex with gymnasium, squash courts, spa and sauna, 25-metre swimming pool, tennis courts, even your own barbecue area. A gold membership is a priceless family asset. It's yours to pass on. What's more, there's even a competitive finance plan to help you join. Call now for your application and book your place on an inspection tour. You'll see how good it is to be a gold member of the Sydney Cricket Ground and Football Stadium. From now on, it's gold, gold, gold when it comes to watching sports.
Look what Big W's got for Dad. Bond's Grand Slam shirts in heaps of colours. Snap them up for just $15.97. The club steering lock, $49.86. Our low price every day. Plus lots more for Dad on Father's Day at Big W now. Tonight,
You'll never guess what?
Con becomes a Dinkum-Aussie.
Happy citizenship and good luck to your family, mate.
And Kylie meets a match.
Oh, it's supposed to be my interview, but if you want to wreck it, go ahead.
The Comedy Company. Tonight, 7:30 on 10.
Still 1-0. That field goal of Benny Elias in the opening 60 seconds. The Tigers having awful trouble getting out of their own quarter. Here comes Sirinen, full of running. Hands straight through the middle goes Big Ciro. Gets to within 10 metres of the halfway mark. Great run from Sirinen. Last tackle now. Elias has been flattened after the kick. And Harrigan's got it. And he's set. Cartwright's been set off. No sin bin. He's been set off.
It's indicating the elbow was used. Roach is having a bit of a shot at him as he goes from the field. Let's have a look at it. There's Benny Elias just about to kick the ball as well until he left him. And the left elbow comes up and clips him hard across the face. And that will be a judiciary appearance for Johnny Cartwright, and I wouldn't be very hopeful about his coming out of it okay. Not wanting to second guess, but again on the State Bank replay, that head-on shot is not quite as clear. The side-on one was the one showed the use of the elbow, and the point of impact was quite definitely across the face.
So, what drama at Leichhardt. 3 handling errors each side. Elias down the blind side, links up with O'Brien, gets to the corner line, pulled down by Simons. Elias again links up with Freeman, then to Maguire. On his own, Maguire takes the tackle inside the quarter. Now here comes Roach. Straight ahead goes the big blocker. Slip the punch away, rolled forward.
Yes, the transfer of the pass from Roach onto Brasher was the point that indicated there, I think, clearly. There was the pass, and, well, it wasn't all that much forward, but it was clearly forward because the referee was standing only about 5 feet from it.
So Willis jumps on the loose ball. 8 metres out from the Penrith line. What drama. Now Bradley. Caught by Sirinen. And there's a punch-up between Sirinen and a Penrith player.
Well, Sirinen might join somebody here. Gerard looked to be king hit. Sirinen might join Cartwright.
Sirinen and Guy are really having an eyeball-to-eyeball confrontation there. And let's see it again. Well, there's Gerard. He's given a right and a left hand without any response for him.
He's got to go.
Well, it was a dead-set king hit. There's no question about that. He's claiming that Geyer is claiming that he got rather Sirinen is claiming he got a slap in the face with the elbow from Gerard.
And 10 minutes in the bin for Sirinen. And perhaps Gerard can consider himself a little bit fortunate that that's what he got.
Well, obviously the touch judges mentioned the fact that Gerard raised his elbow. That must have been a mitigating circumstance.
Both sides down to 12. And the score remains at 1-0 to Balmain. Geyer! No worries about life and limb here at Leichhardt. Goodwin. Next year he'll link up with Parramatta. He's giving it all today for Penrith. Izzard, run around with Willis.
The clock has stopped it in case any of you are interested.
Izzard. Bentley. Manages to slip through. Neil looked to be offside in the play of the ball. Willis has got it. Beats one. Last tackle, Simmons. Back for Baker. He's going to try a long ranger. Looking to even it up. It's going to go wide. Back to the quarter line.
Worth a try, that one. He was not under any pressure. And the ball doesn't miss by all that much. Maybe 8 or 10 feet to the left. But nonetheless, it was a good attempt from a long way out.
Balmain, of course, have been beaten by 12 men. We think back to that match in Perth against Parramatta this year.
Yeah, they have been, Graham, but a game played at this pace, and believe me, it's from where I'm sitting on the sideline, it's just a matter of survival out there at the moment. But with a game played at this frantic pace, I'd have to stick with a team with 13 men.
They're down to 12 at the moment. Freeman's right through. He's got support. Brash is there. He overruns him. Quick play the ball required. He's up. Elias ran too far with the ball. They needed quick hands out to the left. Courier. Maguire. It's Penrith's turn to hang on. Elias goes down the blind for O'Brien. Tries to step Simons. He manages to unload. Ropes away for Courier. Shapes for a field goal. Keeps it going. Tried to get a pass out to Jack. 6 more tackles. Jack's got it now. He stands. Back for Brasher. The ball's going everywhere. He's straightened. Just outside the corner. The penalty will come. Harrigan moves in quickly to try and calm things.
Well, Bradley and Goodwin took a dog's age, to get off the tackle player on that occasion. It was just, it had to be. I mean, you count the seconds now. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. That's how long it took to get them off. And you can see Freeman there at dummy half trying to, actually about 10 seconds they were over the top there. Well, that's patently absurd.
Andy Courier will go for goal. There's the post confronting him just outside the quarter line. High up in the trees outside Leichhardt are some of the best seats and the best view of maybe an Andy Courier goal. Trying to stretch this lead. Almost willing the goal for himself. Hits it very sweetly off the upright. Michael Neal tried to regather. Penrith have got it. Working away. Goodwin. 1-0. Baker. Big breeze at their backs. They'll go quickly for a kick. Gerard. They've got to get out of here. Izzard. Bentley. Ronnie Willie has moved sideline. And the glass is there. A worried man down to 12 as Izzard gets his kick in down to Jack. Takes it well to run to an open paddock. Beautifully tackled by Vandervoort.
And if you want a roughie for the Rothmans medal, think about Colin Vandervoort. He might be surprising a lot of people on the night.
Yeah, he's a great player, Vandervoort, but there's more trouble out there. Gee, Bill Harrigan's been kept busy.
He certainly is. Now, Gary Jack gets up and tries to play the ball quickly. And it was Guy that came in on him, but the referee has allowed that to go. We're going to get back to the scrummaging here.
So Willis works it. On with the feed. And Bradley will play it. Now here comes Goodwin. As you mentioned, Graham, going to Parramatta next year. Crazy decision from Penrith.
Have you ever seen a more committed footballer in your life?
Never in my life. Crazy decision by the Panthers to let him go. Simmons throwing the ball along the ground in a desperation to keep it alive. Tackle count restarts. And again it restarts as they play it. Here comes Goodwin. 30 metres out from the Balmain line. The Panthers with Gerard. Simmons inside for Vandervoort. Now out for Izzard. Beat one. Izzard pulled down about 8 metres from the line. Pressure now for the Tigers as the Panthers laid away in Dyer. Flicks the ball back for Simmons. Simmons inside pass for Willis. He's pulled down, still about 5 or 6 metres from the line. And it's the last tackle now for the Panthers as Baker puts a bomb right in the goalmouth area. Up they go, it's loose, it's on the ground. Who's got it? No try, knocked forward by the Penrith players.
Yes, no argument there. No argument either from the Penrith players who realised that they knocked the ball forward. No question about that. So that was a well-defused bomb. A little bit of a race to get to it, but nonetheless it gives the opportunity for Balmain to get out to their quarter now and restart.
You can see those missed tackles for you. The Tigers have missed 6 of them. Pearce. Now Roach comes into trouble. Dwyer, quick ball for Pearce. Junior very slowly getting to his feet. Now Elias sends Baker back inside his own quarter. Bounced beautifully for him though. Caught by Gratian. And Pearce back on his feet after that heavy knock. Balmain side come up with possession as Freeman got it away to Neal. Neal tries to thread his way through. Only 11 metres out now, the Tigers. There's Elias from dummy half. 4 metres from the line, the Tigers being urged on by this huge crowd. Courier. Nowhere to go. And they've got the penalty as Penrith were offside. So the Tigers get the opportunity to keep the pressure right on. And they're going to take the shot for goal. Courier, a picture of concentration. As he attempts to put the Tigers 2 more points in front. And he's kicked it. Great kick from Andy Courier. Takes the Tigers to a 3-0 lead over Penrith.
Commonwealth Bank customers, here's one account that will make you change banks. If you had a State Bank State One account, money in your account between $1 and $5,000 would now be earning 10% interest. Over $5,000, every dollar would now be earning 13% interest. Both rates on minimum monthly balance paid monthly. State One also offers automatic salary deposit and automatic payment of your regular bills and more in one account. State One, because we want to be all you need.
Thought any more about the new car?
Nah. No, I think I'll hold out for a Rolls Royce. Have a look at the price of this.
David, what have I been telling you?
Yeah, true.
Well?
Well, what?
The car.
Well, it's got to be big enough.
And safe, and reliable, and economical, I know. We're talking about the new Holden Apollo, right?
Even these are big bickies now.
David?
Yeah, well, I did go and look at it. 2 litre, twin cam, heaps of room.
And it's a Holden. Dave, you know you love a Holden.
Yeah, it's right on the money.
Everything's a bargain in the Father's Day sale at Lowe's Manhattan. Bond's Grand Slams new season's colours were $27.99, blasted to $19.99. Striped fashion shorts not $15.99, $11.99. Stubbies ruggers were $12.99, slashed to $9.99. Beachcomber canvas casuals not $13.99, $10.99. Short sleeve sport shirts $16.99 or 2 for $25. There's plenty more for Dad in the Father's Day sale at Lowe's Manhattan.
Now, Windscreens O'Brien has just one phone number.
080 11 444.
008 011 444. Windscreens O'Brien.
They'll fix it. For sure.
Too young to understand the dangers. Too brave to question the odds. Too determined to consider failure. Daring Raiders of the Pacific War. The Heroes. Premieres tonight, 8:30 on 10.
Sheridan rejoins the fray. Good one right up the middle. The way he knows best. Last tackle. They go blindside Geyer. Lots of pass out on the wing, get back and go. Back into Bentley. He only had to take the ball. It was a try.
State Bank replay. Geyer was the man that made the opportunity there. Out to McIntyre, back on the inside, and unfortunately Bentley just couldn't handle it. Freeman was there on the spot to belt him down, and now they've come away with the ball. Courier playing at midfield.
O'Brien. Have you seen this first half, Bill?
Well, it's been a tremendous game of football, hasn't it? It's seesawed from one end of the field to the other, and surprisingly, Graham, plenty of breaks from both teams. It's just a matter of which side can control the ball. That's the team that's going to win it. I still favour the Tigers.
Penalty comes for Balmain. Penrith needed a try on the board, though, Bill.
Yeah, they did. They're coming with the advantage of a strong breeze, Graham, and they would have wanted to post points, but you can see here one of the mistakes they've made. They have given away a few too many penalties in the eyes of Bill Harrigan.
Bradley on that occasion.
I think that was a bit hard on Bradley there. He was trying to get away, and the player got up and drove into him off the mark and fell over the both of them. So I think that's a little bit rough, that one.
They've got the scrums 5-0, but the penalties against them 9-4. Tries come through, pressure being built up, and Penrith haven't been able to apply it because they've just given them away when they've got Balmain down in their own quarter. Edmed with a strong try. Roach. Goodwin's got him low. He bounces out of that, bounces out of another. He has a bit of a push and shove with Royce Simmons. Neal cuts out Jack Mercuria. Kicks ahead. Brasher and O'Brien are there. The ball comes loose. Now Baker's there. He needed to be there to cover that up.
Yes, the race for the ball here. This was a desperate moment. Any one of these three players could have gotten to it, but the ball ricocheted forward, and then suddenly Baker was there, the fullback, right in position to fall on.
Vandervoort. 3-0 to the Tigers. In what could be just a preview of next Sunday's major semi-final. Maybe these guys in the back of their minds are saying, don't tell me we've got to go through this again. Baker was smothered by the defence. He manages to get a pass out. Simons gets his kick in. Heading towards touch, it starts to come away for Jack. Now Balmain set themselves to go wide. Elias, Pearce, beautiful tackle, Vandervoort.
First class effort, that one, right round the boot tops.
Courier takes two tacklers with him. penalty. This time against Courier. He tried to crib too many metres.
Yes, he's going to... the referee has claimed that he walked forward off the mark, and that's exactly what he's been pinged for. And we'll see it. 1, 2, stumbles. Was always going to be penalised for playing it incorrectly too.
Well, Baker's made a meal of it off the side of his boot down for Jack. He's going to race down to try and cover it up. Simmons was stepped easily by Jack. Benny Elias was screaming out something to the bench, Bill.
Yes, he was indicating to the doctor that he was going to need a needle at half-time, Graham. He pointed to that hand, that thumb area that he broke earlier in the year. Let's hope he hasn't done it again.
Sirenen gets the better of Guile. Only just. Roach. Freeman. Crowd calling to be offside. They can't understand the rules if that's their call. Edmed. Last tackle against Balmain. Elias, the little chip. There's space for him. Great take. This will be a sensational try if he gets there. Back in field. What a try. That is magic. Benny Elias right on half-time. Forget about the needle. He needed nothing. Brilliant try from Elias.
He's never scored a better or a more timely try for the Balmain Tigers than he has at this moment. Back his own side of halfway, the little short kick. He regathers the ball beautifully, and there was Baker done like a dog's dinner. Couldn't expect the fullback to be in two places at once. He was trying to judge the bounce of the ball, and then when Elias collected it so easily, that was him done. Now here's Elias going ahead, a little chip over the top. The regather of the ball, Baker stepped. There was a suggestion that he tried to put his foot out there to trip him. I would have done the same. But there's Baker, threw the dummy to Neil, and they took it, and he scores a splendid try. There has been no better individual try scored this year than that one laid on by one Bernard Elias, age 25, Rugby League Development Officer. Long may he reign.
Benny Elias, what a try. 3 and 89. None more important than that one. The needle mightn't be required at half-time. Courier 1 from 2. Remember, the one has already hit the post. This from in front. That is a terrific lead. 9-0 to Balmain. There's the siren to half-time. That lead is all the more important because they will come back with a breeze at their backs. A sensational first half of rugby league. What a match. There's more still to come as Balmain go to the break, 9-0.
Pick a box.
Last week, Marilyn picked a beauty.
Look what you've got, the keys of the Mojo.
Will there be another big winner 7:30 Tuesday? Then at 8, laugh along with the rest of the country with Candid Camera on Australia. Following Super Quiz, Tuesday on 10.
Buy a new or quality used car from your Mitsubishi dealer now, and you'll go into the draw for $10,000 in gold bullion. Everything you touch could turn to gold. Plus, you'll get golden savings on Magna Sedan from just $16,990, or a golden factory bonus on Triton or Pajero EXE four-wheel drive. The $10,000 gold bullion bonanza and golden deals at your participating Mitsubishi dealer now.
What has an enormous screen, a digitally enhanced picture with natural color, and a surround sound system featuring 6 powerful speakers. It's the Philips Super Screen with teletext. It makes watching TV a giant experience.
If you don't want to miss a once-in-a-lifetime opportunity to become a gold member of both the Sydney Cricket Ground and Football Stadium, call now. As a gold member, you'll enjoy the atmosphere of the members enclosure for all the football finals and international cricket. And of course, you're entitled to all the world-class amenities from dining to sporting facilities. Call now for your application and book your place on an inspection tour. You'll see how good it is to be a gold member. From now on, it's gold, gold, gold when it comes to watching sports.
Get it on. Rebel!
Get it off for Father's Day on Weeder WB 120 weight bench, only $99.99. That's $50 off. And on Reebok Defiance leather tennis or casual shoe, only $99.99. That's $80 off.
Top brands, latest releases, discounted every day. Everybody gets it off at Bravo!
Australia's #1 discount sports warehouse.
Where do millions of jets, helicopters, planes, trains and trucks go when they're low on fuel? The same place you do. BP. BP. On the move.
9-0 Balmain have Penrith in what was a dramatic first half of football. The pace was tremendous, the action was thick and fast, and we've had a change, Bill, for the second half.
Two changes, Leichhardt and Baker both off. Shane Stead goes on in 14 to replace Baker, and the wonder boy, Brad Fittler, young 17-year-old, playing only his third game in grade football, takes Leichhardt's place. He's wearing 19.
Gee whiz, he'll know he's playing first grade football after this. There he is, young Brad Fittler. Now here's Surinam to the quarter line. Check the first half tackles for you, and Balmain made 77, Penrith made 70. Freeman the best for the Tigers, Gerard and Vanderbilt the best for the Panthers, as Pearce comes away with it. Back to Neil. Mistake from both sides as our viewers in Perth join us or rejoin us for the second half. A scrum will go down just 12 metres inside the Balmain half. 9-0. The Tigers have the game at the moment. Now the Panthers with McIndoe. Stead. Here's Bradley. Going nowhere. Matt Goodwin runs into Edmed and Surinam. Now Fittler steps straight into trouble. Maguire was there to take him just on the halfway mark. Shane Stead puts us down inside the Tigers half. In fact, is rolling in the in goal and rolling still and over the dead ball line. So he certainly can kick a football. Too well on occasions. Now the Tigers back for the restart on the quarter. Elias taps it and then kicks it straight downfield. Stead is back on his own quarter by the time he takes it. He's got McIndoe with him. Gives it to his winger. And McIndoe takes the tackle. And Shane says, thanks, I'm glad you took it. Now Simons. Here's Gerard. Comes into Elias and Surinam. Contact the guy's been involved in the first half was frightening. Goodwin. They've used up 5 tackles now, the Panthers. They're 5 metres short of halfway. Here's Stead again. It's been charged down by Brasher. The ball is still alive. Brasher's been able to dive on it.
Very quick reflexes then by the young man to turn quickly and get onto that one.
So Freeman now out for Neil. And then to Maguire. Fittler takes him. Neil. Caught by Geyer. Back slam by Simmons. Roach. Just short of the quarter line. Freeman. ball is just a little bit too far. Found touch only about 3 metres from the line.
Yes, a little kick put through there and tried to brush it back in the inside, but he couldn't pull it far enough forward. The ball still went forward. So the feed will go to the Penrith side. The scrum about 5 or 6 metres out from their line.
Balmain hoping to stay in this sort of territory for most of the second half because of the breeze of their backs. Penalty to Penrith.
Yes, and this State Bank scrum here, we see the Freeman being penalised for failing to retire there.
Stead just finds touch, about 32 out. Simmons off for Gerard. Goodwin. Said it in the first half. The performance of the Penrith forwards has been outstanding. Geyer. He reminds you they're down to 12 men. Cartwright set off in the 20th minute. I believe the charge will be the use of an elbow, or attempted use. Bradley. He's standing flat, catching and passing. Simmons. Just manages to get inside the Balmain half. Stead puts the left foot to it. Away from Jack, out towards Grant. He'll come back opposite Vandervoort and beats him. Now he's got some territory in front of him. He straightens up. He manages to offload for Elias. Can't get away from Geyer. Penalty against Geyer. He claims that he's been bitten. 5 minutes in the sin bin. He's still arguing.
Well, he's prepared to go. This referee has had everything today. Believe me, Benny Elias is the man there.
The touch judge will be called in now. This will be an official allegation of biting.
Well, he gets up claiming it right from the word go. And he's prepared to show the referee the wound. We can't see it from here. The only player involved with him in the Balmain side was Benny Elias. So you can draw your own conclusions from that. So touch judge in as well.
There it is again as Geyer's on top of him around the facial area. He's still got 5 minutes. Let me tell you, this match will continue on in the press during the week. Bill, there was plenty of allegations listed at half-time.
The sure word, Graham, it was a stormy Penrith dressing room. They felt that Cartwright was pretty unlucky to get sent off, and let me say I must agree with them. There's going to be counter-allegations too. Cartwright took a pretty nasty knock to the cheekbone. You can see Cartwright coming from the field now. He's showing the doctor his hand, in fact. He's claiming that he was bitten by Benny Elias on the field, and they were prepared to go on with it. Geyer leaves the field now. Penrith down to 11 men.
So Geyer with those allegations, Bill, that'll be sensational now all through the week. The league will have to handle that one through the judiciary. And all of it occurring leading up to the big semi-finals. Elias, Freeman, Neal, Freeman the run around, Sirenen. The big man stands, still going, Sirenen. Away for Elias, he couldn't handle it. They're still in possession though, the Tigers. Roach. Bentley tries to push him sideways. He stands in the tackle for just a moment. So Penrith down to 11 now. The time for the Tigers to strike. Freeman. Last tackle. Will they run it? They're going to. Elias now kicks towards the in goal. Offstead. Knock-on scrum to go down only a couple of metres out.
Yes, all Ron Willie's worst fears are being lived here at the moment as some of the replacement players he's brought on have had less than solid performances. He's had to change one fullback. Now the other one makes a blunder that puts them under enormous pressure right from the word go.
Harrigan calls time off as they wait for the football to come back for the scrum. The Balmain feed. The Panthers too short. And 6 tackles to come. Will it be try time? Pierce, the extra man on the blind for Freeman, throws the dummy. Wrapped up by Willis. Desperation times for the Panthers. A struggle to get to his feet. O'Brien back to where the scrum was just a few seconds ago. Here come the forwards. Roach tries to stretch out. Freeman still down injured as they go wide. Neil. Courier will score. There's the try. Too many numbers. Just too many men. The Panthers, not enough defenders.
And, of course, the smartness of Michael Neil turning the ball back on the inside, which we'll see clearly displayed on this State Bank replay. There it goes to Neil. He runs crossfield, gives a one-handed pass back into Courier. Now, you'll notice that he sucked the defence across with him. There was only the young fella, Fiddler, who's come on as a replacement to effect a tackle. He couldn't manage it. Now, here he goes, Neil, sucking the defence across, turns the ball back inside. All the defence keeps going to the left. Only Fiddler there, and he was not early enough and not effective enough to make the tackle. So, in my view, that's a definite try to Neil, a smart little player, a cluey little man who gave it a Courier, obviously one of the smartest, fastest men on the football field, and he scored a very easy try. So that's a good one.
The Crow. All the way from Widnes in England, 9 tries, 38 goals for 112 points this season. October 5, of course, he'll be lining up with Widnes in the World Club Challenge from Old Trafford. You'll see it right here on 10. Courier again from wide out. Trying to convert his own try. The crowd like it. They love it. Balmain racing to 15-0.
The sounds of the city, but not for the Thornton family. They're all deaf. Silence may not be golden, but it's still a very full life. They're the quiet achievers of Deafness Awareness Week. And the latest on our airlines crisis.
Your Hercules flight is ready for boarding.
Eyewitness News keeping you up to date. Monday on 10, where news comes first.
I'm a travelling man, a travelling man.
Hi, Tandy Man. My dad's a travelling man too.
Then for Father's Day, why not give him a CB radio for $89.95? Save $40. Or protect his car with this silent paging alarm at $99.95. Save $50.
What else, Tandy Man?
A dual time watch for $39.95. Or this pocket-sized travelling shaver, $19.95. Who can make your dad smile?
The Tandy Man can.
Tandy is Australia's biggest electronics store.
It's been quite a night, we've had some fun, we must have danced with everyone, and now it's looking like that time of day. The footy's over, they've all gone, you didn't even see who won, and now it's looking like that time of day.
It's looking like that time of day, that 4 and 20 time of day, it's looking like that 4 and 20 time of day. Okay! It's looking like that 4 and 20 time of day.
Oceans of sun, a paradise found, decks of leisure, there's fun all around.
Make new friends, a top feeling, love each day. There's real meaning.
There's not a fun ship, there's so much fun on the one ship.
It's showtime all night, it's sailing high, dance to the sun that touches the sky.
There's not a fun ship, there's so much fun on the one ship.
See you at the summit.
We dined in splendour,
See you at the summit.
over an uninterrupted view.
See you at the summit. It's the best place going around. See you at the summit.
The band didn't miss a beat.
See you at the summit.
Neither did John.
See you at the summit. It's the best place going around.
They do it so well.
The best place going around town.
Don't wait for the grass to grow under your feet. Ryobi are handing out goggles so you can get a head start, and gloves so your garden won't get out of hand. Ryobi, Free goggles and gloves when you buy from a range of Ryobi Garden Care.
More of the scrums for you. The Panthers well in front on the scrum count, and the Tigers well in front on the penalty count. Here's Gary Jack getting away to Brasher. For O'Brien. Larson Surinam. Surinam and Dyer. Another confrontation. Here's O'Brien down the flanks. Inside pass finds Freeman. Freeman turns the ball back inside beautifully to Brasher. And Brasher puts it down underneath the black and gold line. Beautiful try for the Tigers.
A quick look at the State Bank replay will show that Benny Elias's quick movement there was one of the prime moves, out to Gary Freeman, then on to O'Brien. Get it back on the inside as he does to Brasher, and Brasher goes over and scores a very, very smart try. He's always on the lookout to back up somebody, but it was Benny Elias running from dummy half, getting the pass away out here to Freeman. Freeman got it where to O'Brien, who, as he was tackled, got it back inside there to Freeman again, and then the pass back on the outside to Brasher. And the young man goes in and scores an excellent try, a try that's got everything in it. Swift changes of direction, pace, and good release of the football when tackled. So they're to be commended now, the Balmain side. They're going on with the job, as indeed they needed to do, because the Penrith side are a man short. But there it is, Brasher, a very good try.
8 tries for the year for Tim Brasher. Courier's conversion from right in front, no problems at all. And the Tigers wrapping up this football game with the 21 points to 0 over Penrith.
So Stead comes back to halfway. Drives it down for Penrith. For Jack and Freeman. A totally committed Balmain outfit. That underlines it. Taps it and goes again. Freeman still trying to get to his feet. Right stepping. Edmed. Going against Penrith 6-5. And the missed tackles also, as you might expect, with the side down to 12 men. Simons. Good run from Andrews. Simons, great run. Equally good the defence from Elias. Has the ball stripped from him, it'll be a Penrith penalty.
Yes, Brasher apparently is the man that strips the ball from him. You can see him working away at the top there, trying to get his arm down in between the ball and the chest. But he didn't succeed because the referee was on the spot. So a penalty to the Penrith side.
A reminder that our State Bank Man of the Match competition will be on again throughout the semi-finals. You can predict the Man of the Match that we select in each game. You can pick up entry forms for that at any State Bank branch. We'll look for them in the Daily Mirror this week. If you can nominate our State Bank Man of the Match, you have a chance to win $1,000. And of course, if you already have a State One account or a State Saver account, that could easily turn into 2.
Can I get involved in that competition?
A little bit of money on offer. So Penrith change, Bill.
Mark Carroll in 41 will be replacing Jeff Gerard.
Guy sends it wide for Bradley. As Carroll has already been on once today. Fittler, young man who may take and play a big part in Penrith's semi-final action. Stead. Becomes a massive bomb. He's sitting up. Jack was interfered with. Plays the advantage. And an advantage for Balmain Elias. Neil. Jack. Joycey Simmons. Neal. Brasher recovered from that groin strain in the first half. Roach cut out and a good pass to Courier. James Grant down the touch. Steps inside. They want some more tries. Freeman. Looks for Courier. Roach. Away for Neal. The last tackle. Elias is calling for it. Freeman for himself. That is a terrific try. Everybody was sitting back worrying about everyone else but this man. Freeman took the opportunity right under the black dot.
Yes, the State Bank replay. This is a cute little try. The little grubber kick just went a couple of yards off his toe. Everybody stood back and waited. He retrieved the ball a couple of yards out, even has the time to bend over and put it down exactly where he wants it. There's the little kick, goes through, he evades the tackle and picks it up just a few metres short of the goal line and scores. A very smart try. He's been a very committed player, as Gary Freeman. He's an ideal competitor for the Balmain side. There he goes. Big step, big swerve away into the in goal. Not terribly phased about having to do it quickly, and rather melodramatically puts the ball down very slowly at the end. But very good try, quick thinking.
Courier from right in front. Look at this scoreline, 27-0, the Tigers over the Panthers. So Gerard's trying to tell Willie just where it's all gone wrong.
Too young to understand the dangers. Too brave to question the odds. Too determined to consider failure. Daring raiders of the Pacific War. The Heroes. Premieres tonight, 8:30 on 10.
2 all-beef patty special sauce.
Lettuce, cheese, pickles, onions.
On a sesame seed bun.
2枚のミートにレタスにチーズ。
2 all-beef patty special sauce, lettuce, cheese.
雙層牛肉巨無霸。Salsa speciale, lattuga, formaggio.
2 Lagen eines Rindfleisch, Sauce.
Cremini
Simmons trying to burrow his way through himself. Dwyer is a dummy half. Long pass. Out it comes, and it's an easy try in the end for Simons. Right in the corner. So Andrew Simons in to score Penrith's first try.
Yes, I'm sure that the Penrith fans won't mind me saying it's a bit of an anticlimax coming as late as it did. I don't think there's any doubt that the try was scored. The long pass from Geyer out there to Andrew Simons, and he does apparently get the ball down before the corner post is taken. That's the only point I'm interested in. Let's have a look at it again. Yes, there's no question about that. It's a try. The instruction was given by the touch judge to the referee. So there's their first try. Andrew Simons, 28, a teacher, used to play for North Sydney.
Steve Roach getting a very handsome applause from the Balmain fans. He's been replaced by Povji after a very torrid struggle out there. Balmain, despite having a handsome lead, still driving themselves on. Instead attempts this conversion from almost on the touchline. Pushes it out, curling around beautifully. Oh, that's a lovely kick from Shane Stead. And the score now, Balmain 27 and the Panthers 6.
Yes, let's have a look at it on the State Bank replay. Beautifully judged. High over the right hand upright and curved back into the middle. Very, very nice indeed. A good one, right from the sideline.
Well, Billy Anderson's been joined sideline by Steve Roach.
I sure have, Graham. He's been replaced by Michael Povji, and while I've got Steve here, another change. Russell Gardner makes his farewell to Leichhardt. He replaces James Grant. Blocker, a fiery start to that one.
Yeah, mate, we expected it. You know, Penrith are a tough side, and we just wanted to show our supporters today that we could handle Penrith at any time they want to give it, try and come and give it to us.
Steve, was there any area in particular that you think Balmain got them?
No, I just think the boys were really committed today, and you know, we've got to play them next week probably, and I hope there's a safe story next week in the semi-final.
Okay, Steve, I'll let you have an early shower.
Thanks, Billy.
The tougher it is, the more he likes it. And it certainly will be tough again next Sunday. And forget all about this match. Tremendous tackle from Sirinen. A whole new ball game starts next weekend. Goodwin. Penrith beat them measly in the first round, 28-8. So the shoe's on the other foot here at Leichhardt. Jack. Will Kelly, Mortimer and Joe mean the difference? Alexander next week. Bobji. Pierce also talking about that State Bank Man of the Match competition. Right throughout the semi-finals, our Facing the Crowd continues. You could win one of 3 Daihatsu charades. Just be at the game. And then, of course, go back and watch the State Bank replay. If you see yourself in the crowd, contact the New South Wales Rugby League. They'll give you a key. If it opens one of those 3 Daihatsu charades, you're on your way. Get in goal back to the quarter line. Who wouldn't want to be there next Sunday, especially for the big crowd who viewed that explosive first 40 minutes today. Carroll. Again another cruncher. Sirinen the man. Geyer. Sirinen's after him and got him too. Bradley stands. He's going backwards. Geyer and Sirinen were going on with it for a moment. Simmons. It looks as though the Tigers got little on the FUD. Bentley. Long ball out for McIndoe. Wrapped up by Popsy. Last tackle. Stead. Down to Jack. Ward's touch. It's just going to stay inside. The Tigers threatened in '88. They got to the grand final. Now they're showing everybody they're back. And they want the cup in '89. Let's remember they did that from a playoff. So let's not start discounting the likes of Brisbane and Cronulla if that's the way they have to do it. Gardner. Freeman there again on the spot. He's still going. Freeman calls Popsy. Throws a dummy. A sensational individual try in front of a massive crowd. Gary Freeman has pulled out an absolute curler.
State Bank replay. Watch this and enjoy the subterfuge of the ball being held out in the Statue of Liberty pose and pulled back in. Now watch him, Freeman. This is the halfback. He scored one already from a cute little trick. Now watch him now as he holds the ball out and fills the defence. There he goes with it, and the defence were filled completely, and up the sideline he goes and scores the try. Excellent stuff. He's been a mighty competitor. He's so aggressive. He's more like a lock forward the way he plays the game, but he's got all the pace to go on with the halfback stuff. There was the big prop to avoid the defence. There he goes, stepping hard away, having got the pass from Russell Gardner. There was the player looking on the inside for him, but suddenly he's gone up the outside, and excellent stuff from Freeman. He's a very, very useful little player, very valuable player to the club.
Great individual try, one of the best of the year. Man that was out for 12 weeks. Now 5 from 6 for Courier. Now, earlier on, he put one over from in a similar position. Michael Neal replaced to another great ovation from this terrific crowd. An Englishman all the way from Wigan, Sean Edwards. So they've got a wealth of talent on the reserve bench. Now Courier. Coming round, coming round. He's done it again. What a goal and what a scoreline, 33-6.
New ground record here at Leichhardt today, 22,750. They knew something big was going to happen today, and the big thing was the performance of their beloved Tigers.
Fittler for Bradley. Thanks very much, says Courier. Freeman. Gardner. Good cheer if he gets away. Pass back inside was too low for Freeman. Elias just kicks it ahead. The advantage played. Stead has got it. As I said, you're still going to hear more about this match with plenty of allegations made throughout about some spiteful incidents. One allegation that we saw on field, that made biting against Ben Elias. Carroll. Simmons. Looks for support. Bit of a tangle with Pomchi. Well and truly inside the last 60 seconds. Geyer. Little chip from Geyer showing some skills that maybe we didn't think he had. Just going to go out over touch and come back for the knock-on. It'll be a handover. Balmain to finish in possession. 33-6. Outstanding performance. Bobsy taking all the time in the world. Freeman plays it. Bobsy's wrapped up, about 30 out. Edwards. He's going to try something. McIndoe was there. He covers up well. Shows the ball. Steps, still going. Good run from McIndoe. Freeman taking eternity to get off him. Willis. Fittler. Looking for a runner. Couldn't have one. He's still going. 17 years of age and learning all about this first grade game. Vandervoort. Still going. Tireless worker. There's the siren. Balmain have wrapped up third spot in front of a new ground record crowd of 22,750. They've done it in no uncertain fashion.
Balmain 33. Their points came through tries to Elias, Courier, Brasher and Freeman. Two splendid individual efforts. Courier kicked 6 goals and Elias kicked a field goal, 33 points. Penrith had 1 try, Simmons, and Stead kicked a goal. So that was their points, 33 points to 6.
Wednesday, 7:30 on E Street. A tricky question.
Did you marry Daniel? Will you give Mummy to all those other kids too?
True feelings revealed.
Okay, let's be honest. I care about you, at least now you know that, don't you?
E Street, Wednesday, 7:30 on 10.
Sorry. You know how it is. It's a bit wet over there. Bit wet over here, too. Let me get some drinks.
No, let me. Waiter, drinks all round.
Well, if we're going to make a party of it, let's nibble Nobby's nuts.
Sorry.
You're looking sharp, you're looking good. You've come so far, and we know how to make the most of who you are. Where the race is run, you're the champion.
Gillette Contour Plus with lubricating strip for the best a man can get.
The best a man can get.
If you want an aftershave that's a winner, go for Gold. Yardley Gold. The aftershave for men who like to win. Yardley Gold.
Every day, BP supplies the fuels and lubricants that start the engines of over 30 million vehicles all over the earth. So you could say that we help get things going around here. BP on the move.
Amongst a host of great players for Balmain, our State Bank man of the match today, their halfback Gary Freeman. You missed 12 weeks at the start of the year. That makes it all worthwhile today.
Yeah, sure does. It was actually 18 weeks until I went back and played for New Zealand, so it's a long time out of the game over in Sydney.
2 good tries today too.
Yeah, the platform was really laid up by the forwards. They dominated so greatly in the opening stands of the game and put Penrith right in their place, and I just capitalised on a few mistakes that Penrith made.
Well done. $1,000 today from the State Bank straight into a State 1 account.
Thank you very much. I'd like to thank the State Bank and Channel 10 for the award.
All right, Gary Freeman, our State Bank man of the match. And don't forget, next week our State Bank man of the match competition continues through the semi-finals. The opportunity for you to win up to $2,000.
Warren, you'd be proud of your guys today. They had to weather a fairly intense storm in the first 20 minutes, and they did.
Yeah, it was very physical. Penrith certainly turned it on, and our fellas stuck with their guns, and it was a great performance, really. Any lesser men, I think, would have willed it under the barrage Penrith put on.
Did you expect Penrith to start with that sort of ferocity?
Yes, I did. I certainly did.
That first 40 minutes today had just about everything that we've ever seen in a football game. You must have been pleased with the way you fellas handled it.
Yeah, it was pretty fiery, but our guys played what I consider to be disciplined football in that first 40 minutes, and that's where I believe we won the match.
A real confidence boost going in against them again next weekend?
It couldn't be anything else, winning by that sort of margin.
So South Sydney, Penrith and Balmain are through. Let's just check on the form now of Canberra and Cronulla in those vital matches when they took on St George and Illawarra respectively.
Canterbury 18 on the Friday night. Brisbane 30, Norths 0 at Lang Park yesterday. Newcastle 24, Parramatta 14 today. And continuing on today, Manly 20, West 14, East 38, Gold Coast 8, Canberra 30, St George 16, Cronulla 46, Illawarra 14, Balmain 33, Penrith 6. OK, now here we go. South Sydney finished on top of the competition on 37 points, Penrith on 32 points, Balmain on 29 points, Canberra on 28 points with Brisbane and Cronulla, and there'll be a playoff for 5th. Newcastle 22 with Parramatta and Canterbury all on 22, St George 20, East and Manly on 19, Gold Coast 15 with Western Suburbs, North Sydney 11 and Illawarra tail end Charlie's number 5. Now the Winfield Cup playoff on Tuesday night 8:30 p.m. on Channel 10. Playoff for 5th position, the State Bank big game, and here it is, Brisbane and Cronulla, sudden death. Now the weekend coming up, and this is at the Sydney Football Stadium, the State Bank big game, minor preliminary semi-final, Saturday 6 p.m, Canberra versus the winner of Brisbane and Cronulla. That's the Tuesday night playoff. And the major preliminary semi-final, Sunday at 6 p.m, the war continues, Penrith against Balmain. And don't forget tonight, Ian Maurice, fresh with crutches the lot after his knee operation, will be presenting Tui's Late Night League. Tonight, 10:40 p.m. Well, that wraps up a very interesting rugby league competition for 1989. Now we're down to the semi-finals. I hope you've enjoyed the telecast. This is Rex Mossop on behalf of the Channel 10 crew, wishing you a very good night.
Freeman for himself. That is a terrific try. He's still going, Freeman. Cole Popsy throws a dummy. A sensational individual try.
Is this the end for little